All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and well, ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great. Um, it was Thursday, man. I told you guys I'll give you an update on the Marshawn Kneeland thing. This will be my last video on this. I'm not gonna be doing 100 videos because it don't feel right. Whatever news I got is what I bring to you guys. I'm quite sure you heard it. I'm just giving my perspective. Um, yeah, but I just don't want to do 5 videos about it, 2 lives. I don't want to do all that, man. I don't think that just feel a little cringe to me. I don't know why. Um, if it's sometimes you can overdo it, and I'm not saying no one is doing that, and I'm not saying no one have ill intentions or whatever, but that's just not Chris. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak for myself. Um, so I will say, the latest that I'm quite sure if you haven't heard. Apparently, he's been dealing with mental issues for a while. Man, I will say this, man. If you're not at peace, if you not necessarily just at peace, but if something's not right, go get that help. I'm not saying this young man wasn't even doing that. I don't know. What his life before this incident. All we knew is when he lined up on the football field, we thought he was going to be the next, at minimum, DeMarcus Lawrence. He was going to be the next DeMarcus Lawrence that can set the edge. That's all we knew. We had no idea what this young man was going through, what battles he was fighting, what demons he was fighting. So apparently, the sad part about it, man, is he texted his family goodbye before all this. They called and said, "Hey, he's just check on him. He's not doing well. I don't want to go." It's hard because we go through battles, and we all know people that go through battles, and we'll brush them off. And again, he's not saying it's about him. I'm talking about us in general as people. People like, yo, man, I don't know, bro. I'm just not good right now, bro. I'm just going through some, and we'll be like, hey, bro, you good, bro? You good? You all right? Yeah, I'm good, bro. All right, cool. So anyway, let me tell you what happened at the game. And it's like, hold on, bro. Listen. Sometimes people just need to talk. Sometimes you just need to hear people out, man. Sometimes you need to help them get to where they need to go as far as the right help. We don't know. We don't have the answers to everybody's situation, but this is a reminder, man, that yeah, these are gladiators. Yeah, they're on the field. Yeah, they're out there busting. And we sit here and I go off on the Cowboy players. That's from a player. That's from on the field. Behind the scene, we have to remember that these are real people that are, you know, and this is again, this is not Marshawn Kneeland centric, but a lot of time, just as men, and I'm not saying it's right, we are taught so much to be strong. So, and imagine now that's an average man. That's an average man. You got to be strong. You got to be strong for your family. You got to hold. You got to hold down the fort. You got to be this. You have to be that. But imagine add the pressure of being a multimillionaire and a football player on top of that. Now, not only are you expected to provide, I'm quite sure you got everyone asking you for something. You can't show weakness because you supposed to be a gorilla on the field. You just got to be mean and nasty. I've never heard a commentator say, "You know what I want? I want me a nice, soft, sensitive defensive end. I take one of those." No, you don't. So all of that, while we think like this is what they do, and it is what they do, but at the same time, underneath that, they're still a human being, man. I sincerely feel for Marshawn Kneeland family right now. I know it's got to be one of the most tumultuous times. And they said that he battled, and I'm listening. When I was listening to the dispatch, it said that he's battling. He's been battling with mental issues, and I'm like, um, was this known? If I mean the family knew, was he getting any help? Was he working with some things? Because they say that he's been having, that word you can't really say it on here, thoughts and just saying things, and that's another thing, man. When you hear people, and me personally, just because I was in the military, I went through suicide or what I wasn't supposed to say the word, but you know what I'm saying. Awareness training, and one of the things they teach us is ask direct questions. If you see something, you ask the question directly, and sometimes they will say no, but kind of talk, you know. Man, it's one of those things that, you look at this young man. He's so young, on such a trajectory in life. He done it. He in NFL. Millionaire, multi-millionaire, most likely. Well, contracts. He's a multi-millionaire, and that wasn't enough, man. We all chase out, and I was having this conversation with my queen. I said, we all chasing these goals. We're taught to chase this goal, whether it's a financial goal, whether it's a trophy, whether it's this and that. But one of the things we really need to be chasing is peace and happiness. Peace and happiness, man. Peace. Peace. How do we find just peace, inner peace? And your happiness and your peace cannot depend on others. Sometimes and I think you're having a lot with mothers. They're so into their kids that they will neglect themselves. As men, we're so into providing for our family, doing everything for them, that we neglect ourselves. You can't be good to them if you neglect yourself. Take care of yourself. Find your inner peace, bro. Go talk to somebody if you got to. Hell, email me if you need to talk. I don't know, man. I don't have the answers, but I know I don't want to lose no more young people, bro. He was so young. And I know if we all just sometimes look, the jokes are funny, the whatever going on, the skits, how we get what's happening in the world, but sometimes that's a facade. A lot of time when you meet someone who is just overly happy all the time, be careful with that person. This is not Kneeland centric, all right? This is just in general. Don't just he's funny. Well, wait a minute now. Every day is a joke. All the time? What is he hiding? Most time, 90% of the time, I believe this. This is not proven statistically, but I believe at least 75% of the time, the person that a person is showing you is not who they are. And it scares me when someone is always happy and always gleeful and always happy. I'll give y'all a prime example before I get out of here, man. I was in the military. When I was in the military, there was an E7. Just the happiest lady. And just she wasn't like the guerrilla soldier. She was just gleeful. She was just gleeful. She always, do her job. What else she supposed to do? And just happy. And one day we're standing in formation, and we're all getting ready before a ceremony, and she was like just standing there, and then she kind of like grabbed my hand, which is weird because we're in formation, and she's squeezing it so tight, and I'm like, yo, whoa, excuse me, hey, son, you okay? I see tear dropping. I'm like, what's going on? And she's my superior, so I'm in my proper position at parade rest, going, are you okay? Is it anything I could do? Now, my thing was then to report that up. To report that to my higher up so they can come to find out she was dealing with something mental. And, just you don't know, man. You don't know. Rest in peace for Marshawn Kneeland. Make his family get through this. I know it's hard. I know it's tough. I can't put in words what they're feeling, man. What they're feeling, knowing that he's having these issues, knowing he's been having these issues. It's so many questions, so many things. You just want to say prayers up. And do me a favor. Don't just do this. Actually pray. All right? Don't just, everybody, prayers up. How about just pray? Pray for real. Yeah, man. So, like I said, I'm not making no more videos on this. This is not from, I'm not dragging this out. I've said what I said. Unless something come out that is just crazy, that I feel to know, but most likely this is it for me. I probably won't say nothing about it because I don't want to drag this out. Rest in peace to Marshawn Kneeland, man. Cowboy Nation, I know it hurts because we love our players, but prayers up. Rest in peace, man. To his family, hey, we can't say we understand what you guys are going through, but maybe some people can. Maybe some people have lost a loved one in such a manner, and for those people, they could probably relate a little bit more than the rest of us. But because I've never lost no one to suicide, but yeah, yeah, it sucks, man. It's not a good time. It's not a good day. I don't have the energy to do my normal video. We'll get back to it tomorrow, but it's just a sad day, man. Sorry. But I can't put too much. I can ramble all day about this, man, because you know life is short, man. Life is short, and you do not know what people are going through, and a lot of people just refuse to be vulnerable to people, you know. But anyway, man, you guys be great, be safe, tell the people you love them. If you thought about calling someone but you didn't call them, pick up that phone. Pick up that phone and give them that call. If you see someone that you ain't seen in a long time, or you like, man, I need to go fix that, go fix it, please. All right, man. Until next time, man. You guys be great.